Hey peeps, this is Stephanie from Stephanie Sue's. I pray everyone is doing well. So I have my traveler's notebook that I made up with the clear cover. So I finished it. So I'm just going to do like a flip through of it. And I may show you where I got some of the hardware from. So we'll do that. So I've got it all put together. This is the front. This is the back. This is the back. And the front of it. I got my charms on the front that I like. The heart. These are these tulips? Tulips. And I don't know. My initials, SJ. Got my pen holder that I got, and I'll open that up, but you can see it through here. This it's a clip, glasses, a pair of glasses, a clip. Then I have this with my scripture on the front, and I have charms on the side. It says I choose strength. Then I have a cross, and then this here, and then I have some charms hanging from the bottom of my longer, I think they're 8.5 inch or 9 inch books. I can't remember. So let's open. So I have this clip, and I'm gonna probably talk about this after. So I had taped my scriptures. I cut out, I forgot who I got this from, but I had cut it back to back and glued it. So these are some scriptures that I have. So this is one of the books that I made. And in this booklet, I'm going to use this for my sewing to get ready for the fashion show. So I had got these pictures, inspiration pictures off of Pinterest. So I have it on the front cover and on the back cover, some inspiration pictures that, yes, I'm gonna, yeah. Because we have 3 categories, but one of the categories is upcycling. So that's what my inspiration pictures are from, for the recycling portion of it. And like this is made from an Amazon bag. So this is going to be a pocket, and this is that clip-on. And we'll talk about those later. And then I just put graph paper in it. Some graph paper in it. Just for me to write down, you know, what the things I need and all of that for the things I need to make. So that's what that book is for. This book is going to be for me to write scriptures in. So I collaged. So this wallpaper I talked about in another video, who I got it from. So all of that is in another video. And I, of course, collaged a little bit on top and on the inside of the booklet. So like this on the back of that. And then, so on this, I'm going to be writing out my scriptures, like word for word out of the Bible, copying books of the Bible in here to help me with my memory and help me to read more of the scripture. So, you know, I put in all my different papers and got my envelopes. You know, these come from chapter 1. They're so pretty. And I don't have listed where I got my other digitals from, but if you see something you have a question about, like that's from a digital, feel free to ask. I'm going to be writing on all of this, my scriptures. And I can't wait to get started on that. We'll talk about where I got this, like, bookmark. It's a mushroom. It's kind of too heavy for this particular sheet, but I'm going to leave it because it's staying. It's not falling off, but... This is from an old, like, history book I had. I'm going to even write on top of that. I just like the feel of this. I like the look of the map. I love the colors and stuff in the old maps. We got that. And so then this book here, which I got out of, I showed this at when I first started making this cover. I showed this, which I had got on clearance at Hobby Lobby when they were getting rid of some of their pre-made traveler's journals. So I used this, and I'm going to make my calendar starting with June. In here I'll make all the squares and everything, and you know I have my calendar numbers and all of that. So I'm going to be doing that in here, and my weekly planning and all of that is what I will do in this book. In this book, I want to use it to write down my book titles and shows I've been watching. I'm going to do a flip through of this particular one. I made this out of the chapter 1 envelope. So I have the envelope, which this is open, and I got these flaps flapped down. So I just collaged on top of it and made it sturdier to make it the cover. I think that was cute, so I'll probably do more of those to make the cover. And then I added papers. So I had some Polaroid digitals, and I just hinged them together, and you'll see the other side of it, but I hinged them together to make it out of a page. So I hinged that one together, and I left the white part on there. I might put stickers on there or something. And then I have this one. Isn't that pretty, that black and white? And that black and white, so pretty. And then here's the other part of that first one you've seen. I like it. And that's that. And so then that's going to go back in, let me see, how did we have that? Yeah, in this one. All right. So there's some different things I want to do when I do it over, when I make my other one, like for the, instead of just making the two going this way, I'll probably put 1 and 1 so they can be even threads. So I'll do that. So let me show you. I feel like we have time, where I got some of my hardware. I really like this book. Okay, I'm going to start writing it. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, and I'm going to start writing it. So let me show you some things I had got. So like first this. I got this from, a lot of my stuff is coming from Temu. It's coming from Amazon, and yeah, that's it. Temu and Amazon, of which some things that were on Amazon and on TikTok, I looked them up on Temu, and they were much cheaper. I think, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of these things come from the same places, you know. We think that, you know, they're exclusive to Amazon and they're exclusive to TikTok, but they're all coming from the same place. So that's why you have to check the prices and, you know, all of those things. I got these from Amazon, but I also have used, sorry, I can't remember where I got these from. Did I get these from Hobby Lobby? I've also used those. Because the smaller one on this, well, actually, that doesn't make sense what I was getting ready to say. I was going to say it doesn't have enough stretch, but actually it's for the middle cord. Okay. I just threw these things in the bag so everything isn't even. So I got more of these bookmarks off of Temu. I don't remember the cost. I had got these off of, did I get these from Temu? For the pencil or pen holder. They came with 2 black ones and 2 brown ones. They keep falling out the bag. I had got these clips, and I don't know if I'll be using these. I might include it on some that I sell. I do plan on opening me up a website, because the place that I used to sell my different journals and stuff at is closing, and my craft fairs are almost over, so I need that extra income. I wanted to hang one of these on here. That's not to show you, it just was in here. So they got these heart bookmarks, as you've seen them in the book. These heart bookmarks off of Temu. And these were butterfly. Let me see if I got one that's already open that fell out. To clip on, that'll be cute. Not to clip on mine, but I will use it to clip on one of the books I made. So I mentioned my website, because I think I'm going to be making these just full on with all the bells and whistles and selling them, you know, full on, like, you know. I'm going to try them out at the craft fair in September, but like I said, when, I'm going to say if, but when I open a website to sell those in there too. So that's why I was getting all this extra, and I need to go and price how much these were, so I would know, get a gist of, like, okay, how much money do I have in this? So I have these bookmarks, not necessarily for this, but I just wanted to see what they look like. And they're like the metal bookmark with the chain. I don't want to take them out, but with the chain, I had got 2 of those. And these are, I had got some from Amazon and some from Temu. These metal page protector is what they call them, I believe. I had got some from Temu and from Amazon. Actually, it was cheaper on Amazon. It was a better deal on Amazon. So yeah, it was a better deal on Amazon. I think I talked about that in one of my videos. Okay, let me see what else I got. So these, let me see. I got some more of these. These are books. The picture on here is books. I don't know if you can see that good. I'm not standing up to look, and this is like a fairy bookmark. And then got this other clip, a rabbit. That's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up to see how much did I pay for all of this. And I have this other clip. Here's, oops, that was my other pencil thing. This other clip right here, which is pretty. These are all from Temu. You see, one of these was on my book. They're red. And the only thing is, it's coming from, the clip is coming from the left, which I wish it was coming from the right. So I would have to clip up top. Unless I'm clipping, using it to clip, you know, not for show. If I'm using it for clip, not for show, it's fine. But everything is for show. And so I have some silver glasses and some, let's say these are gold glasses. And I'm just pulling out things that were book-wise that I needed. I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to show. I have these clips that I got from an antique market that I also can use. These are, I think they're hair clips. Hair clips from the antique market. Let me move some of this stuff out the way. So I don't think they're vintage because they look too new. So just because you get it at the antique market doesn't make them antique or vintage. Could be new. I washed them all. I got them 6 for $1. But they can be used as clips on the paper or something. So that's all I got. I think I named everything. And the other stuff, you know, I've been having my charms. Whenever Hobby Lobby has a clearance, I try to get all type of different charms and things on clearance. So that's what I have. I'm gonna add this to the book while I have it out. And oh wait, can you see? Hopefully, I'm gonna have to check this video to see if you can see everything. Hopefully I don't have to do it all over again. Hopefully you saw all these pages in the book. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on my video. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. Pray for me and I'll pray for you. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, please. All right, y'all be blessed.